Hello, I'm Teresa Detweiler, a prevention specialist with the Council on Chemical Abuse. And today I'm going to be discussing our tobacco free program called Young Lungs at Play. So, Young Lungs at Play is also referred to as YLAP. And this program is supported by the Health Promotion Council and funded through a grant from the Pennsylvania Department of Health. And it's administered locally by the Council on Chemical Abuse in Berks County. So, Young Lungs at Play, or YLAP, encourages local organizations, townships, boroughs, and municipalities to adopt 100% tobacco free resolution, policy, or ordinance in public areas where children play. And the rationale for this program is to eliminate secondhand smoke exposure, eliminate environmental litter, and establish a community where children model healthy behaviors. There's several benefits for the YLAP program, and I'm going to discuss the top four reasons why you would want your organization or municipality where you live or work or your children play to be a YLAP participant. And the first two reasons are for the health of residents and also for the environment. So, when discussing the health of residents, this YLAP can help to eliminate secondhand smoke exposure, which can trigger various illnesses for all people. So, tobacco free environments also encourage tobacco users to quit. And of course, quitting tobacco lowers your health risks, gives you more energy, and it saves you money. So, of course, there's always lots of benefits to quitting. So, this will help and impact all residents and the entire community in a positive way. And when we're talking about the environment, first of all, it's important to know that cigarettes are the most littered product in the United States. And it's not just in the US, but cigarettes are the most littered item on earth in the entire world. That means that 4.5 trillion cigarettes are discarded each year worldwide, which adds up to 2 billion pounds of cigarettes butts. That's a lot of trash. And cigarettes and some of the forms of the packaging are not biodegradable and can harm ecosystems. Cigarette smoking causes environmental pollution by releasing toxic air pollutants into the atmosphere. The cigarette butts also litter the environment, and the toxic chemicals in the cigarette residues seep into soils and waterways, thereby causing soil and water pollution. Cigarettes can also clog sewers and drains, leading to flooding. So, again, very harmful for the environment. And another reason why you would want to not allow cigarette smoking or any tobacco use at your park or playground. Two more benefits of the YLAP program are for cost reduction and also for our youth. So, the bottom line, right? It costs money to clean up tobacco litter, the butts and packaging that's left behind. And there's also the potential for fire damage caused by lit cigarettes. So, it can be very costly to allow smoking and allow tobacco use at public parks and playgrounds. And also, very important is our youth attitude and behaviors. So, adult tobacco use in view of youth normalizes and condones the behavior. And youth are more likely to experiment with tobacco due to influence of adult role models. So, kids are much less likely to smoke when they are not exposed to smoking around them. And we don't want kids to be exposed to tobacco use because research demonstrates that tobacco sets youth up for a lifelong nicotine addiction, chronic illness, and premature death. Tobacco use also makes youth vulnerable to other substance abuse and mental health problems. So preventing these issues is key. And that's another good reason why not allowing smoking and banning all tobacco use in parks and playgrounds where kids play is very important so that they're not seeing adults using these products. How to get started becoming a YLAP participant. First, you want to review your current policy, or if you don't have a tobacco policy in place, then it's time to take action. So, you first want to again determine the park and recreation facilities that will become tobacco free. So, this could include all public recreation areas, things like basketball courts, soccer fields, swimming pools, pavilions, tennis courts, any type of playground equipment, walking trails, anything that's used in your community by your residents. Then you want to choose the type of tobacco free legislation, which would include adopting a resolution, policy, or ordinance. So it's important to note that you do not have to have an ordinance in place to become a YLAP participant. A simple resolution banning tobacco and making your parks and playgrounds tobacco free would qualify you for YLAP. The Council on Chemical Abuse can provide appropriate templates and examples of resolutions, policy, and ordinances so that you don't have to create one from scratch. We'd be happy to provide that for you. In your resolution, policy, or ordinance, it's important to include all tobacco products that you want to ban. So this would be cigarettes, smokeless, electronic vapes, and e cigarettes. That way, there's no exceptions and no gray area. By banning all tobacco products, then it makes your parks and playgrounds healthier and safer for all residents. Then you can pass a drafted legislation and submit a copy to the Council on Chemical Abuse. Once we have that copy of your tobacco free policy, resolution, or ordinance, we can order you free Young Lungs at Play signs, which are beautiful and available in English and Spanish. We can order you as many as you would like to be posted and displayed in your tobacco free areas at your parks and playgrounds. So let's review. Our goal for YLAP is again to make our parks a safer place for our youth to play and protect the public from secondhand smoke. The Council on Chemical Abuse can provide technical assistance for strengthening tobacco free policies. The Council on Chemical Abuse also has a free 8-week tobacco cessation class that's open to the public for any community member who might desire to become tobacco free. These programs also provide participants with free nicotine replacement therapies in the form of patches, gum, or lozenges. And these tobacco cessation classes that again are free and open to anyone in the public are for anyone who wants to gain the tools, resources, and support needed to be tobacco free, or anyone who needs some help to quit tobacco products, including cigarettes, smokeless tobacco, or electronic cigarettes and vaping. So again, by adopting YLAP, it can help your community members make healthier choices for their personal health while also protecting the public health of your residents. If you have any questions or are interested in more information about YLAP, I'd be happy to help you and assist you. You can reach out to me and find information about YLAP on our website at cocaberks.org or by calling 610-376-8669. Or of course, you can email me, Teresa Detweiler at tdetweiler@cocaberks.org. And there is an example of one of our beautiful Young Lungs at Play, our free signs that we can provide for your playgrounds and parks and recreation areas when you adopt a smoke-free, tobacco-free policy. We look forward to working with you and hope to hear from you soon. Take care.